Good morning, Fort McMurray, Wood Buffalo, and the rest of the world. You've tuned in to the Mac City Morning Show. I'm your host, Elliot Pierre, and we're going to start this episode off the same way we start every show off, with a moment of gratitude. I know you could be doing a million other things with your time, so the fact that you spend it with us truly does mean the world to me, so thank you. On that note, Tanner, hit him with the intro.
How's she cotton, me loves? You're listening to the Mac City Morning Show.
All right, and we're back. Okay, I'm excited about this guest, and for the reason because I don't know who they are, but she does go by the president, so that's kind of interesting. We'll find out what president she is. As you guys know, I don't introduce my guests. I let them do that themselves because they can do a better job. So on that note, can you please tell us who you are, what you're about, and why people keep calling you the president?
I'm Hannah MacDonald. I'm the president of Student Council at Comp. Some of my colleagues or peers and friends, they call me the president just as like a joke kind of thing.
Okay.
But yeah, it's fun and light and airy, and I'll like respond back with like, oh, at ease, Sergeant kind of thing. Play around with it, but
That's hilarious. So, president, is this your first round about doing it this year, or have you done it before? How does this work?
I was president last year in grade 11 as well.
Okay.
But I was privileged enough to get it again this year, so
Nice.
very lucky.
So how does that all work? It's been a very long time since I've been in high school. Like, do you have to run a campaign? Do you have to talk to people? How does that process work?
The previous years, we haven't had like an abundant amount of people running for student council.
Okay.
So last year I got lucky and I was the only one running. So I kind of just got voted in.
Nice.
And similar thing happened this year. But
Okay.
I had kind of more of a stand on what I needed to do. So
Right.
yeah, anyways, I was just lucky and got in. No campaign needed.
People are terrified. They're like, there's no point.
Oh yeah, death glare, just staring down.
That's awesome. So what is the point for people at home of student council? What do you guys do? What decisions do you make? I have no idea. So I'm learning with the people at home today.
Awesome. Well, the gist of it is we're basically here for the students. We're
Okay.
here to make their lives a bit funner, you know.
Okay.
For extracurriculars, activities, and whatnot. Like we have an environmental club. Miss Jones, I believe, is starting up soon here.
Okay.
And if she ever needs any funding, she'll drop a quick pitch, and we'll either approve it or not approve it.
Okay.
With the haunted house that we're doing, with collaboration with the drama class.
Yeah.
They need a budget. We'll give it to them. We have a previous fund.
Okay.
And, yeah, we just kind of give it to them, and we also put on like spirit weeks, raise school
neat.
spirit, and yeah.
So what was the reason for you getting involved with student council? Like you said, like there's not a lot of people getting involved currently. So obviously you're special for getting involved. Like, where does that come from? Where does that drive come?
I just love school spirit and like, you know, the iconic like high school movies. I've always wanted that.
Okay.
And lately, especially since COVID hit, school spirit's been really low.
Yeah.
And I would love to get it like back in action. And since we weren't able to have a lot of the activities typical high schoolers would have, like pep rallies, due
Right.
to COVID regulations.
Yeah.
I just really wanted to give all students what they deserve. And give as much school spirit as we can.
Cool. So what were some of the things you implemented to make that happen?
We
Or
host.
yeah.
We host as many spirit weeks as we can and activities.
Okay.
There's a lot of regulations, so a lot of our pitches get taken down.
Right.
But we make do and we work around them. This year we have a lot of fun activities planned, so
Okay.
we'll see if we can do them.
What is Spirit Week?
Spirit Week.
Yeah.
Basically, we're actually having a Spirit Week this week.
Okay.
And it's kind of like we pick like theme days. So like today was like Halloween colors. Tomorrow is Scary Movie Day.
Okay.
So they dress as their scary movie favorite character.
Oh,
And,
cool.
sometimes we'll have like, we haven't lately since COVID,
Right.
but typically we would have like the last day of the Spirit Week, kind of like a Spirit Day.
Okay.
And a pep rally would go on, would just get like lots of things going, would get tickets drawn, AirPod gifts and whatnot,
Okay.
and do that kind of thing.
Really
So
cool.
everybody loved them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm about to put you on the spot with my next question. I know if somebody would have asked me this when I was in grade 12, there's no way I would have been able to respond to it. But grade 12, last year, what do you think you're going to do next?
Oh man, I've always had like a idea in the back of my mind that I want to do something in politics or law.
Okay.
But as we're applying for universities, like
Yeah.
things were just being opened,
Right.
I'm like so scared. It's like
Yeah.
I've always had this idea, but it's like, what if I don't want to do it?
Right.
So as of now, I think I want to go into diplomacy, but
Okay.
we'll see. Who knows?
Are you planning on like applying here, Fort McMurray, Keanu, staying here, or is what you want to take something you have to leave the community to further your education with?
Unfortunately, I do have to leave Fort Mac if I want to like pursue it.
Okay.
But I'm planning on going to U of A,
Okay.
which is still in the
Just
same province, you know.
It's right down the street.
Yeah, a 5-hour drive.
Yeah.
You know, not that far.
Okay.
But yeah, I would love to come back and run from there or something.
Okay. Well, hey, it's possible.
Right?
Like you look at somebody like Layla Goodridge, right? So Layla Goodridge grew up, born and raised Fort McMurray. Now she's MP.
Yeah.
She's the MP for Fort Mac and Lac La Biche, Wood Buffalo area. So it is very possible. It is possible.
Fingers crossed. Let's see.
So are you born in Fort McMurray or are you from somewhere else originally?
I'm from Inverness, Nova Scotia.
Okay.
Same kind of turf as Schaffner, except opposite sides.
Right.
But yeah, beautiful place.
Yeah.
I was born there, then I came here. I've lived here for about 15 years out of it.
Oh,
so
wow.
I'm more Albertan than
Yeah.
Nova Scotian.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Exactly.
Myself and Tanner were both born and raised here, and I like to think we turned out okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you like to think that.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So Composite High School. So have you always been going to like the downtown schools growing up here in Fort McMurray?
I've kind of lived all over Alberta.
Okay.
I think in total I went to like 10 schools maybe.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but I think in grade 8 I kind of settled down here.
Okay.
And so far I've been loving it. I haven't got an opportunity to go anywhere else in Fort Mac, but
Yeah.
I'm okay with it.
That's okay.
I love comp. Like,
Yeah.
You don't need
it's my
to.
place.
Yeah.
Start at the best, end at the best.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Tanner,
No need to experiment.
He's a big hype man for Composite High School. There's no doubt about that.
Oh yeah, rightfully so.
I'm
Yeah.
not a hype man for comp. I just think it's better than Merck.
Yeah. I'm outnumbered today, so I can't argue back with him.
Yeah,
So-
this doesn't always happen. So like
No,
now he's in a room with comp people and he's scared.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Comp, when I'm old, and it used to have quite the reputation back in the day.
yeah.
So I don't know if that reputation, I've been told it's no longer like that. But back in the day, you had to be a little bit weary of the comp kids. They're tough.
Oh yeah.
They're nice.
They used to be.
They're just tough.
Yeah.
It was really weird when I went to high school. We used to have tri-high dances. There only used to be 3 high schools in Fort McMurray. You had Westwood, Father Merck, and Composite High School. And when I was in grade 9 or 10, I don't know what happened, but comp was not invited to the dances anymore. So they couldn't come, and they still called them tri-highs, but comp did something that they lost their invitations to the dances.
Oh yeah.
So I have to assume that just led into the reputation of them being tough, why they couldn't come to a tri-high dance anymore. So, okay, we're at the part of the show called the Mac City Minute. This is Tanner's segment. He's going to ask you some questions. I don't know what he's going to ask you, so I wish you nothing but the best of luck. Tanner, hit her with the Mac City Minute.
Alrighty, question number 1. What is one skill you've learned through student council that you think you can use in life?
Time management definitely. We get thrown like a lot of things like Mr. Talker, wonderful principal. He'll be like, I want to throw a spirit week or a spirit day this day. And so we have like a week in advance. We'll start planning. We'll get to go, and it's a good life skill to have. And I'm very thankful I was able to develop it there.
Question number 2. What is one reason you are so passionate about comp?
It's kind of like I've been to many schools, but comp is the only school where I really dug in some roots and like kind of made like a family. I've had a bunch of different friend groups and whatnot, and even though I left some, I still have so much love for them and the whole community really. But yeah.
Question number 3. What is one achievement with student council that you helped with that you're most proud of?
Well, even for a while last year, student council was kind of known like, oh, you're in like student council, like all nerdy and whatnot. But now that we started planning some activities that people really want and like listening to what they've been asking for, that reputation kind of went away. And now it's just like, oh, student council. It's very neutral. Hopefully we'll get it on the positive side. So
Nice.
Question number 4. What is your go-to place to eat out when you're on your lunch break?
I was just talking about it earlier with my friend Sarah. Fat Burger. We haven't went there yet, but like this year that's going to be a staple. Last year it was Booster Juice, but this year definitely Fat Burger.
And your final question.
I love it.
What part of the haunted house are you most excited about?
Oh my gosh. I don't know. There's this one guillotine scene. I was there Thursday, I think, Friday maybe. Just checking out what they got going on, and it looks terrifying, and I cannot wait to see it like full blow action.
And those have been your 5 questions.
There we go. Okay, I gotta get into the food choices. So you're doing Booster Juice last year. Now you're thinking you're gonna switch it up to Fat Burger. Why? How? Like, because this is a thing when you're in high school. Like, where you eat, where you
Defines
spend.
you.
Yes. So let me hear some of the reasoning behind this.
Okay, so we never really went to Fat Burger before, but we got jobs over the summer. You know, it's kind of pricey. We can go there. We can afford it now.
Yeah.
So it's like Booster Juice, but then there's Fat Burger. And now that we
Okay.
can go to Fat Burger, it's like, why not?
Why not? Okay, so I love it. That's a great reason why, because you have the money to do it. So, Fat Burger Boost. Where is Booster Juice in comparison to Fat Burger?
Far. It's by
Far.
the McDonald's.
That's right. It's like in Tamarack, right?
Yeah.
So-
Across from, yeah.
So walking, people driving. How are you getting?
drive.
You drive to these
Oh, yeah.
places. Okay, because like, yeah, there's no way. I'm thinking Fat Burger is far enough away from the school.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
I don't drive yet, but my friend Sarah does, and so it's like, get in the car, let's go.
That's awesome.
When I went to comp, we just walked to Fat Burger. We didn't care.
Yeah.
We were like, screw it. We'd show up 15 minutes late to class with like 3 bags of.
Teachers don't question it either. They're
Yeah.
just like, you know what? They're here.
They're here. They showed up. Hey, listen, that's the most important.
You bring me
thing.
some fries?
That's right.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
So you have a job, do you? Is that how you can afford Fat Burger?
Yeah.
Where are you working?
I work at this thrift shop. It just opened this summer.
Thrift shop.
Yeah, it's up in Beacon Hill. It's called Thrifty Dutch Girl.
What? We're in Beacon
Yeah.
Hill. We're in Beacon Hill.
And then the liquor store. So it's
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
Right in that little corner area.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a women's thrift shop only for now. It's kind
Okay.
of small, so we have limited area. But
Cool.
yeah, it's a great place, and check it out if you haven't already.
What's it called?
Thrifty Dutch Girl.
Do they have a Facebook page?
Yes, they have Facebook, Instagram, and it's all somewhat with that tag, Thrifty Dutch.
Very cool. Obviously. Very cool. Obviously, I'm. Is that where? I don't want to. I'm not going to ask. I was going to say, is that where you live? You live on Beacon Hill? Let's not tell people where you live.
Yeah, keep it a little
So
secret.
yeah, I was just going to say because I love Beacon Hill. I used to live up in Beacon Hill, and it's a really nice part of Fort McMurray. But I know that corner store really well, and that Joma's is a banger. And same with that liquor store. The people that work there, super friendly. Too young, but for some of the older viewers, if you have a spirit that you want, you can ask them. They'll actually bring it in for you. So just, yeah, word to the wise. So you've went to all these different schools. What's the reason for all the traveling?
Not really any particular. My mom, she just like really liked moving.
Okay.
She got like the 6-month itch kind of thing. Like she's in an area stuck.
Yeah.
Can't go anywhere.
So she settled. And how do you like it in Fort McMurray based on some of the other places that you've lived?
I love it. It's like Fort McMurray as a community in whole, not just like with comp or
Yeah.
downtown. It's just like a great place to be, and people here are even friendly.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of places they're kind of rude, but
Yeah.
here it's awesome. You walk into a place.
Good for you then.
Yeah, it was great.
Sweet. All right. Well, listen, that's the end of our show. That's 20 minutes.
Wow.
You did extremely well. Thank you very much.
Nervous.
Yeah. So at the end of the show, though, everybody gets a shameless shout out or plug. So the camera's on you, the lights are on you. Have fun.
Well, thank you so much. I am very appreciative to Schaffner too for bringing me along, yeah, that's about it for
There
me.
we go. Awesome. Well, thank you for coming. And if you ever want to come back again, hype up everything that you're doing at the school through student council, or if you just want to come and hang with me and Tanner, that seat is always open to you.
Sweet.
Cool.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Well, Fort McMurray, Wood Buffalo, and the rest of the world, that's been another episode of the Mac City Morning Show. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in. It does mean the world to me. I hope you're having a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.